Welcome back to Coyote Classics. Today we're going to be doing a walk around and test drive on a 1968 Chevelle. This is a great looking Chevelle with a lot of really nice upgrades, including 4-wheel Wilwood disc brakes, upgraded radio, 383 stroker underneath the hood, and an awesome stance. Sits nice and low. Love the tire and wheel combination on it.
I'll tell you what, underneath of this Chevelle is super solid as well. Make sure you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, 25 photos of the undercarriage. 383 stroker was all done here in the last year, so that's all brand new. Also, it's got a Currie rear end in it, so really nice rear end. You'll see that in the undercarriage photos. Older paint job that still shows very, very well. As we look underneath the hood, you know, the engine's new. Inner fender paint's got some chips, stuff like that. But other than that, just a good looking car.
It is.
Like I mentioned just in one of our walk-arounds, just the stance, the tire and wheel combination on it. It's just something you don't see too much in a 1968. Back of the hood lines up nice. The grille, front bumper, all that looks excellent. As we look up and down the sides, nice straight car. Back of the hood sits up just a little bit there, not bad. Really nice gap across the front of the fender to the rocker panel. Door fits awesome over here on the passenger side. Back corner is excellent. No bubbles or blisters, that all looks great. As we look across the roof, I mean, this is it's an older paint, but still a show quality car as far as the paint, body stance, look, bumpers. It does have tinted glass as well, even on the side windows, so it looks nice even with the windows up. Corner of the door is great. Little buffing compound there, but no rust on the doors. Does have a little crack on the armrest pad. The door panels look good. Dash pad is excellent. It's got an AM/FM digital radio, new tilt chrome column. Headliner's in excellent shape. It's got cloth and vinyl, which is nice. The carpet probably could use to be dyed. The carpet's a little older. It's got a little fade to it. Paint on the dash is excellent. Seats are nice as well. Door jamb paint's nice. Like I said, as we look up and down the side, super straight car. As we open up the trunk, trunk's all jammed out properly as well. It does have dyno matting in it and a nice trunk mat. So the floors have been dyno matted too. So it's just nice and quiet going down the road. Seal in here is excellent. Quarter panel is awesome. Passenger side door fits perfect. At the bottom of the driver's side door, it sticks out just a little bit. Lower quarter panel is in great shape. Over the wheel well is awesome as well. Front edge of the hood, lower fender, rocker panel, all that looks really nice. No bubbles or blisters. As we go here, we open up the driver's door. Perfect rust-free door. Doesn't surprise me by the look of the floor pans. They look awesome as well. Armrest pad is nice, base is nice. You can see here they should have jammed the hinges a little better. You can see at one time the car was blue and you can see that there. Steering column. It's a great car. Dome light works. Again, headliner's in great shape. Horn works. This has got factory tack and gauges as well, which is pretty nice for a 1968.
All right, we had to take a little rain delay, but now we're back with the video. We're going to do our test drive and go through, show you what works.
All right, you ready to rock and roll?
We're ready.
Okay. All right. Horn works.
Heater fan works.
Heater fan definitely works.
And I like this too. So, well, the radio works, but they also added down here below the radio a couple USB ports and a working, you know, thing to plug your car charger and charge your phone and stuff in. That's kind of nice cool to have. You gotta find a. Oh,
I had a station, dude.
There you go. Now you got one.
Works great, huh? I love the tilt steering column. Super nice and tight too. So that's all newer. Okay, factory tack, and it works.
Nice.
Oil pressure is great. Temp gauge works. I've had it running out here a little bit, so 160, 170. It's all warmed up, and oil pressure is still 35 to 60 pounds. Revving it up. Wipers work. A little slow to act, but park correctly. We got this idling about 600 RPM, so we got it turned down so you just hear that nice lumpity lump cam of that 383 stroker.
Sounds great.
Just want to make sure I get it into drive. So
It's got some nice kind of like low gears in it with that Currie rear end.
Nice. Headliner's super nice and tight too.
Yeah, this thing's just got a really sweet look.
We put a new kickdown cable on it, so haven't drove it since that, so hopefully that's all adjusted right.
Yeah, it's got power. Puts you right back in the seat. Yeah.
It does. 4,000 RPM shifts. Here's your 4-wheel Wilwood disc brakes. Brakes stop nice and straight. Again, I'll probably before it goes out on the sold ticket, we'll probably turn that idle up a little bit just so it never dies on anybody, but it's sitting here idling just perfect right now.
And one thing, like my only thing on the car that I'd change was mine is like you can always put a different steering wheel on them. They're $300-400,
Yeah.
and it changed the interior.
We probably could have did that too.
Yeah,
we could have put an SS one on. Yeah.
So that's something that you can always change very easily and change the look up. But the car,
I like the feel of it though.
Yeah, I do too.
Nice shift. With this small block, about 5,500 RPM shift is where it was automatically. Kickdown works now. This is a whole different car now with that stroker motor.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's quick.
It's sweet. I'll go through the gears automatically here too. Steering's awesome. Suspension's great.
Brakes are great. We just had a little loose patch of dirt there.
Rock.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with just how it runs and the lopity cam idle of this thing.
Yeah, it's got a good sound. And like being this lowered stance right there, turning, I didn't hear a tire rub, I'm not saying there won't be one with this lowered stance, but that's awesome.
What a shift, huh?
Runs great.
Let's just say the 120 mile an hour speedometer is a little off. But we were doing pretty good clip there.
Yeah.
We'll do another high-speed brake, just not on loose gravel there.
This thing runs awesome.
I'm
Good
impressed
car.
by it.
I am too. It's got a lot of just great upgrades with the radio.
Here's your brakes. See, that was a fluke.
Nice.
You know what I mean on that.
Yep. And the idle right there. You talked about the idle earlier, but coming there to a complete stop, the idle didn't kill, just still idle's nice.
Yeah, we'll probably leave it. I'm just saying, like, if you buy it, you're the one who buys it, and you want to turn it up, go ahead and do it. But I like the sound of it.
Yeah, especially with that cam, they got it set nice. So.
Do it from a dead stop once again, one more time. See what she's got. Now she's warm.
That's fun.
Definitely Posi back there too.
Yeah, sweet car. Check it out on the site, coyoteclassics.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next test drive.